Well, I got 3 of them. So we're doing an update video for Refractor. And one of them, unfortunately, has 2 right arms. The same piece on this side is used on this side. And the hands are the correct thing. This piece is the only thing that's wrong. As you can see, that means when you rotate him, the waist into vehicle, only one of them actually pegs in. Because this one on the wrong side. So that's unfortunate. What's I guess not unfortunate is we can make the camera mode. So we've got 3 of these, and we've got all these accessories. What are we gonna do? Well, this is really stupid, but it's not in the package. It's not in the instruction booklet. Where's my instruction booklet for Refractor? Right here. They didn't put it in the pack in the instructions because they didn't realize they didn't. But you take these pieces, and there's a tab slot connection on the inside of each. So they each go like that. And then you take a third one, you put it in there, you fit it, if I can, right like that. And this is your camera lens. Okay. Then you take these 3 pieces, and they do the same thing, just in the disc right here, basically in the Tommy gun, and they also have little tabs right at the hilt, or at the back, so they connect like this, and do the same thing right here. And there you have a tripod made of guns. That's pretty awesome. So then, one of these guys, whichever you're going to use, one stays, has, this thing can stay. So I'm going to use the awkward one that can stay. The same transformation is going to be on all 3 of these guys. Fold the head back, fold the hands in. What's different to get for vehicle mode versus camera chunk mode, or just camera chunk, it's not really mode. So you're going to want to, what is it? Actually, you're going to rotate the waist, rotate the thighs, take the arms, and instead of tabbing them in, rotate them and fold them like this. Now you want to rotate the waist and the thighs is for these pieces, because if you don't do that, they end up on the wrong side. They end up inside, and it gets in the way of everything. So you have to rotate the waist, rotate at the thigh, so these pieces are on the outside. And then you're going to want to rotate, fold it up, and actually, this is why this is hollow, is to actually fit the full arm section into the leg, and then close that up, and that kind of seals it. It doesn't really tab anywhere, it just seals it up all nice. Do the same thing, fold, fold, and then the legs actually tab together, like they do in the so-called vehicle mode. And this is your chunk. That's going to be your camera. Or you can fold the feet up if you want. Now we have to do the same thing with the other guys. And one of them you're going to take this off of. put it off to the side. Do the same thing, fold the head back, rotate at the waist, rotate at the thigh, rotate at the thigh, fold out, fold out, fold up, rotate, 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 rotate the bicep, hook, and come on, there we go, up, up, tab, slide, and there you go. It's another chunk. And you're going to want to take this one off as well. Do this the third time. Fold up, rotate, rotate, rotate. It's all leading to something. Trust me. Whether it's worth it to actually get there or not, we'll have to decide when we're there. You've got 3 chunks. Now, to make it look like it's going to look, you can fold around, and actually there's a tab and a hole on each side. That's what the what is it, the love handle tabs are for, actually making this mode solid. And tab the other one, and then you have 3 chunks. Oh, and the that little U-shaped thing will go in basically the sliding joint, like the open gap that is his arm joint. So here's your base chunk. Now we remove this piece because there's actually a hole in his pelvis. There's it. Okay, let's take the other one. Maybe it wants, yeah. Peg it in, and that is actually the 3 slots are actually designed, if I can get it, there we go, to plug into the tripod. That's really cool. Some smart engineering. And then the piece, the resistance. This tabs in a couple places. It tabs into those little holes in the screen. Gotta make sure it's right. And boom, there's your lens. Here is your refractor camera mode. Now this is the mode you buy these guys for, and it's slightly better than the vehicle mode. I have my problems with it, but oh, we have to talk about that other button, which is right here. Now the only real place it can fit are the neck slot for vehicle mode. Now there's one on either side, so if you're like a righty or a lefty, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to be like, it's supposed to be click, click, the button to activate the camera. Right there. Now, as mentioned previously, there is a 3-pack of these guys in their toy accurate colors with some added touches to change things up a bit, but biggest issue, it's just 3 folded up robots. It doesn't look like anything. You take this away, and you take this away, and It's nothing. It's just a rectangle. It's three dudes curled up into a ball, lying next to each other in a bed, trying to stay warm over the winter. That's what this looks like. It does. You can still use the feet. It doesn't look like it's a disguise. Now, sure, if it was, I mean, the unified color scheme of the purple. If there was nothing, if you hid everything, like hid everything that made it look like a robot, you could potentially pass it off as a purple camera. I mean, Commodore Decade loves his pink camera, so color scheme doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad they can do it. It's the one thing you expect a reflector / refractor toy to be able to do. Why couldn't they just put Decepticon Reflector? Why'd they have to give him Refractor? I don't know. Because I have like Autobot Mirage here. Because I guess Mirage was a hard word to get a trademark on, so they just slapped Autobot in front of it. But you do have hard points on the shins, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the back, 1, 2, stuff. There's nothing really to do with it. Like, you can fake pressing the button, but static piece, static lumps. There's nothing really to do with it. And here's the biggest issue, maybe, in my head. This is supposed to be used by humans and other Transformers in their universe. It's supposed to be handheld size for like this. This supposed, just like G1 Megatron, Refractor in the show, Reflector, did a ton of mass shifting to be handheld. Not handheld for me, handheld for that size. Kind of idea. Like, this is completely unusable as a camera in say the War for Cybertron. Like, let's picture the scene. The Autobots and Decepticons are fighting, or even they're not fighting. They're like on a momentary like ceasefire, and they want to get some and the Decepticons want to get some info. Now, Soundwave makes sense. That size, because he transforms into a boombox. It's supposed to be big. Like, boomboxes are big and clunky. He just hangs out and records people, all that stuff. This is supposed to be a camera. You're supposed to hold this in your hand. At this size, scaled to the other robots, this is not a camera. This is a weapon. This is a weapon. Now, the flash of a DSLR camera at close range can be blinding. This is a freaking light gun at this size. Now, sure, I take this off and it's like a, well, decent sized camera for me. Here's a camera I used for a long time. It's a Fujifilm. Yeah, I can see that at this scale. But to scale Transformers to this, the Transformers would literally be the size they are in the Michael Bay movies. Like, just for that to be, like, handheld as big as it is here. I don't know. As they normally say, it's not the size of it, but it's how you use it. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of who's the guy who uses a camera in the zombie series of games. I think it was Dead or Alive. Who's the protagonist in that who uses a camera? Maybe give this to him, because. But other than that, my my other issue. You can take these two reflectors off, and it actually, in my opinion, works better. It looks like an old school film projector. Like, put that on top. Actually, he doesn't need that. Look, this looks like, yeah, a film projector. You don't need three of these guys to make a decent camera mode. The only reason you need three of them is because you need the three guns and the three shields to form his accessories. You don't need three reflectors. Just go showing a movie, like showing the movie The Downfall of the Autobots. This is fine enough on its own. And then you have two pointless chunks, which then could combine into something. I don't know. This is perfectly fine on its own. I actually kind of like this more as the idea of an evil film projector. It's really funny to me. I'm gonna put one of these guys on the shelf, and I don't know what I'm. Yeah. It screams. We need to make a return on investment. How do we do that with these guys? With Refractor, just sell three of them. Where the hell did I put that piece? Oh, there it is. And why do they have to sell them individually, one to a wave? I wasted so much money on this. When I wish you would just give me one with the three of each pieces. That's it. That's all. That's all you need, really. Maybe a second wheel, or maybe because the one in his chest is really doing nothing. So you don't even need you don't even need a second one of these. It's not really doing anything. So, oh, damn it, Hasbro, you got me. Oh, I can't say I'm that mad at it. Because you could literally do an infinite line of them, because you can. Which side will come off? You could literally do an infinite stack of them sideways, infinite stack of them this way. So, okay, there is some play value in it, but I really wish there were things to, I don't know, cover up the bits that look like robot mode bits, or bits that look like robot, like something. Like, it looks so clunky. I guess 80s camera, but oh. Say cheese. Click. You're all dead. Thank you for watching. God, this became more of a rant video than anything. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, keep it weird. Bye. Lights, camera, death to Autobots.